Hello, my loves. How are you? Today I'm going to answer. I'm going? What? I'm going to answer random questions from this random question generator. I love these videos and I hope you do too. I love making these videos. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it. Who was the last person that you called or texted? I texted the guy I'm seeing. Yeah, that's it. What's the longest you have gone without sleep? That's actually pretty funny because I've never gone a whole 24 hours without sleep ever. I don't think I would have made it. Maybe if I was forced to, of course I would make it, but I've never, but maybe 21 hours or something. And that has been because I wake up at 4:30 and then maybe on a work day, like a Friday, and then I go out with friends on during the night, and then I don't go to sleep until 1, and that's 21 hours for you. So what's the first thing that you notice when meeting someone new? I think that I always notice their eyes, if they're kind or if they're full of hate. No, but I'm pretty into eyes. I can tell if you are a good person with only by seeing your eyes. So, and I also notice the energy that comes from the person. So that's the first thing. Are you an indoor or outdoor person? Obviously, it depends on the day, and I like being outdoors, but I'm an indoor person. What food do you like to snack on? Chocolate? Is that food? What do they mean? Is it what's your favorite food? Tacos. What is my favorite snack? Chocolate. What advice would you give to your younger self? It's not that serious. And it's not that serious, and don't say yes to everything. And dare to challenge yourself. Are you smarter than your parents? I think it depends on what subject, and also which situations we are talking about, because in some situations I feel like I am, in some situations they know more than I do, so yeah, it depends. What is something new that you've learned in the past week? I don't know. It was something at work, but no one wants to hear that, but yeah, something at work. Would you rather be blind or deaf? I would rather be blind because I can't imagine the world without music. That's so cringy, but so true though. What is the last thing you do before you go to sleep? I set my alarm and I put on meditation music in my headphones because my neighbors are always very loud during the nights, and I'm a very light sleeper, so I need noise cancelling. So that's what I do. Do you like to cook? It depends on the occasion. Like, if it's a special occasion, I like to cook. If it's just like preparing lunches for the week, I don't like to cook. So, it depends. What is something that you've never done but would like to try? I would want to go on a hot air balloon. Yes. What's one thing that you would like to change about yourself? Me being so hard on myself. I would like to take that away. But I'm working on it. One step at a time, okay? What would motivate you to run a marathon? Not really sure. Like, this question is weird, I think, because like, I think that the questions should be like, what would motivate you to start running? And then the answer would be for a marathon. But I don't know, actually, because I like to run in the gym. That's my go-to thing that I do at the gym. So yeah, I think I would try to train for a marathon. But I don't know what I would use as a motivation, but just like health reasons, I guess. Do you prefer? Do you prefer to have many friends or just a few close ones? A few close ones, please. What is your favorite brand? I don't have a favorite brand. I don't buy brands. What did you have for lunch yesterday? I had vegetarian chicken with oven roasted vegetables and a sauce. Herbs and garlic sauce. Herbs and garlic. Do you believe in love at first sight? I don't believe in love at first sight, but I believe in love at the first conversation. Do you prefer to cook or order takeout? Depends on the day. I'm so boring with these answers. What do you want to learn more about? Astrology, I think. I would want to learn that. Describe your favorite type of pizza. It depends. I love a capricciosa. So it's mushrooms, ham, and cheese. But I also love kebab pizza, which you can understand what that is, with just like salad and tomatoes and onions, and best thing ever. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is ending up in the middle of the ocean. Like, this makes my body physically like ill. Ending up in the middle of the ocean on a boat, but the biggest fear is like without a boat, like just swimming with no land in sight. That is my biggest fear. What is your go-to breakfast food? This is interesting. Because during the work weeks, I eat oatmeal and eggs, and yeah. And during the weekends, I have egg sandwiches. Very specific, you know? What do you think your life will look like in 10 years? I think I'm married. I think I don't have children because I don't want to right now. I think I'm going to live somewhere else. Maybe not in Sweden. Maybe I will move abroad. But if it is in Sweden, I think it's on the countryside, in a house where it's calm, where I can do my readings and everything, and do these kinds of things. Just like having an income based on what I love to do. That is what I think my life would look like. With dogs. What do you miss most about being a kid? Not having that much responsibilities. Yeah. What would you do if you couldn't use the internet or watch TV for a month? I would meditate. I would write my book on with a paper and pen and paper, and I would read. When was the last time you cried? Why? Yesterday. Because I felt misunderstood in a situation. What is your favorite candy? Chocolate. What is your earliest memory? I think I've discussed this before, but one of my earliest memories is from our first house, where we had a sauna in the basement, and I was so scared of the sauna because it had a window where it was like a honey color, and it reminded Ben because it had like a specific pattern that looked like a honeycomb. Is it called that? Like a beehive. It looked like a beehive, and it was really scary, and I was really scared of that. I think that is my first memory. And also that a bird flew into my sister's bedroom, and I had to be like maybe 3 or something when this happened. Would you rather be stuck in a house with someone you hate or be stuck in a house alone? I would rather be stuck in a house with someone I hate, because I would change them. I would make them like me, and vice versa. Okay, I think that is enough for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are continuing today, I hope you get a very nice day, and if you're sleeping, I hope you get the best sleep of your life. Okay, I love you so much.